Oh, hello, everybody. Yeah, it has been a frickin' while. I've had Jesus, I have a lot of war bonds, but well, in case anyone's unaware, this is Battlefield One. Yeah, it's a Battlefield game. Whatever. I'm not. Whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna spend my war bonds, but I guess I should talk about. I guess not that it's really gonna matter to anyone, but I should talk about where the frick I've been, and the answer to that would be not on YouTube. Like really, I've just been doing like whatever. There's not. I just haven't been feeling the want to actually do this, but I've had a. I don't know exactly how I'd describe it, but I guess I had some self-reflection, and somehow that's led me back to making YouTube videos. Yes, so that's how you know it was good. But yeah, um, yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that, so I'm not going to try and say anything else about it. This game is one of my favorites. I wasn't the first shooter I ever played, but it was the first shooter I ever played. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't, but whatever. Those who know what I mean. And yeah, I have it on PC now. I always played it on frickin' always played it on Xbox One. Now it's on PC because on Game Pass they got the actual whole Revolution Edition, so that I don't have to, I got all the DLC and everything, so I don't feel like off playing it on here. Everything is basically all as well. I've gotten used to playing on PC by this point. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was like talking about or anything before when I was on this game, but or not on this game, when I was just playing, YouTubing. I do know I was being kind of cringe, or at least in my opinion. I guess most people probably look back on their past selves with cringe, but whatever. Borderline is, now I'm playing this game. This game relaxes me. I very much enjoy playing it, and yeah. I'm debating whether I should do, I'll just do multiplayer for now so that my brain can kind of wander. Not maps, free slots. Yeah. So it's still how many more days is left in this campaign? I don't think I'm gonna play this game that much today, but I may just play it anyways. All of these are like full anyways. Alright, how about this? If I can find a green operations campaign, then I'll play it. Like connection wise. Yep. Sounds good. There's one person in queue. Alright, I'll wait for this one. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. Like, I wish I wish I did. Wish I could be more interesting, but like, I don't know. I'm sure I'll start seeing stuff once I get in game. Hopefully I'm not in game chat. I probably am, so we're gonna wait till it lets me skip this.
The enemy is being reinforced with a dreadnought.
Options, audio. There we go. Turn it off, and then yeah, I mean, let's look at these. 1917 trench carbine. Da-da! Revolvers, dynamite, AT grenades. All that seems
the enemy has
pretty
reached
much good.
the final
Okay.
objective.
Well, no. Forget the trench carbine, I guess. What do I have it on E. Alright. Oh, I did not join a squad. Man, I'm really showing up for the frickin' yeah, whatever. I think that was my, I guess I'll talk about how the YouTube thing was going before. That was something I was not the biggest fan of, is that I don't know, I was just trying too hard, you know, in terms of, but in terms of like, you know, keeping conversation going. And obviously you do want to be talking most of the time for a YouTube video. I could do no commentary stuff, but you know, in general, when you know commentary, you want someone who's like competent. The only game I could do that for is like Yakuza 0. So actually, no, but it's the Yakuza 0 on PC is weird. I don't like the controls, and well, that's some fall damage, but whatever. Yakuza 0 is a game that PC controls are weird, and controller currently is not 100% working well. At least, well, it is on Steam, but it's not on, like, through the Xbox client, which is how I have it, you know, Game Pass. Excuse me. But yeah, I still don't really know what I want to do with this YouTube channel, or like what I even... I'm just gonna treat it like a pastime rather than, you know, because if I feel pressured to frickin', you know, get some crazy development out of it, or get, you know how it is. If I feel like I have to, you know, create the greatest content ever, which, you know, it's not like I'm trying to make garbage, but yeah, I'm not gonna pressure myself for it, especially when playing a game like this, which is awesome. You know, I just want to have fun. No.
We have taken objective
But in
apples.
an effort to keep some kind of conversation going, at least now I'll be on topic instead of just randomly going off about school or whatever. Hello. This operation, or not just this operation, actually I got something better. This game on PC is one of the... It's something that's been very interesting because I was... And you know, saying this is gonna make me sound like I'm sucking myself off, but quite frankly, I was quite good at this game on console. I was really good. And I'm pretty decent on this game, PC. It's just been a bit, so since I've actually played this game on PC, like, well, not that long, but whatever. So I'm a bit, you know, rusty, whatever, and I'm talking, but oh, hello. People play this game differently from console, which, you know, makes sense because it's a different player base, but like, in general, and I guess nothing against people on console, because I mean, I would definitely be lying if I like said that everyone on console sucks. That's just not true. But like, people are way better on PC. Not even just aiming, but just like in the way that they play. Like, you see people on PC talking, well, not talking, I don't know why I said talking. Maybe they are talking, but I don't pay attention. But you see them like just playing their class roles more. You see them, like, you see supports actually like suppressing and stuff. You actually just see a lot of supports in general, honestly. You see way more than you do on console, at least in my memory. And you don't see as many medics. The medics you do see are very actually aware of what they're capable of. There's a lot more snipers, because snipers, maybe that's why, but like medics and supports will actively shoot at snipers on here, and it's very, I don't know, it's just jarring, like being a sniper and having supports and medics who will see you and not like go to cover, you know. The support will lie prone and start suppressing you because he's smart enough to know that he doesn't need to hit you. If he just shoots around you, your accuracy is going to get messed up, you know. It's been kind of fun because I don't need, you know, I know what all the weapons are, all the maps are, and how all the game works in general. However, I get to enjoy the feeling of almost relearning it, because I need to relearn how people play. You know, I don't need to relearn how the game plays. I need to relearn how people play, and that's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I was having a bit of issues because this was one of the first things I installed on PC. But until Modern Warfare 2, I was just kind of like I was not good at anything on PC. And I mean, I'm still not the greatest, but you know, I can actually, I can do things now. You know, wasn't there another one of these? Yeah, no. Okay, that's the all right. But yeah, it's just very. Oh snap! Hold up. Howl automatic, the IMG, and the Ross. I might not. Do I have the Howl? No, I don't. Okay, but that's easy to get. Whatever. I'll keep. Oh no, no. I'm not a fan of the RC SMG. So I also don't know. I'm expecting this is how it's going to be. That the people watching this are people who, you know, play or know about Battlefield 1. But if you would happen to not, because I know there's been a player spike recently, so that's cool, and it makes me, you know, it makes me happy that people are going to be, you know, going back to this game because I love it. And if you're not aware of anything, I don't know. Welcome. Hope you like it. I guess I don't know what to say. This game is very cool. It's a lot for me in terms of just like. Oh yeah, but it's not like it just did a lot for me in terms of like people I know. I wouldn't be the same at. I'm gonna make myself cringe here, but I wouldn't be the same as a gamer without this game. Like I wouldn't have known the people I'd known on Xbox. I wouldn't have, you know, my taste would be drastically different, and just stuff like that. Like I literally would not be the same person if it were not for this game. God. This is not this gun's finest moment. This thing doesn't suck, by the way, if anyone's wondering. But it's a pistol carbine. You know, this isn't exactly the most suited for ranged weapon. And not to mention my tracking is subpar at best most of the time. Occasionally I'll have some moments of, oh, that wasn't the worst, but most of the time, nah, it was the worst. This used to be one of my favorite guns back in the day. Oh, it's weird to think that it was years ago at this point, but it was years ago. The game is past its prime in terms of player numbers and stuff. No, I guess another. Oh, I walked off for that. Why? I'm so mad. But in terms of like, nope. I guess more about the experience of, you know, like I have to re-unlock everything. I had, not everything, but most things unlocked on console. And re-getting them, honestly, has not been a deterrent at all, because that's what I enjoy. I'm one of those weirdos who loves all the, like, little, by the way, I just do this when I'm bored, like, I'm just shooting and then reloading. But, I've always liked those kinds of challenges and, like, just stuff to, oh, hello. You know, I know a lot of people don't, and they'll frickin', you know, a lot of people I've seen, they'll go super against them, and they'll be like, oh, they're just trying to pad their plate. Maybe, but I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it. I find it unfortunate that so many people do not. I also hate this gun, by the way. Oh, hi. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm having some real fun today, aren't I? With all my favorite guns in this game, for all the challenges and everything. But yeah, I don't need to use my AT grenades anymore. I'll switch up to something I do need to use. And like this, it's like a love-hate relationship though with doing challenges, because I'll get sick of them sometimes, but like I'm sick of them, but I don't really want to do anything else still, you know? Like I look at it and I'm like, wow, I hate this. This is making me so mad. So I'm like, then stop doing it. And I'm like, no, I won't. You know, it's one of those things. I need to stop skipping revives. I'm becoming one of those people. I need to stop. People will revive you, okay? Just wait. That's pro tip from someone who's played Battlefield 1, 5, 4, and 2042 extensively. Wait for revives. People will revive you. If you're not changing your loadout, you have no reason to skip the revives. It does nothing for you. By the way, in case you couldn't tell, this thing has 9 bullets. Yeah, this thing has 9 bullets, a crap ton of recoil, and I mean, it 3 shots, but it has 9 bullets. 9 bullets, I mean, granted, it did just shred that horse, but... You know, 9 bullets in a fully automatic weapon. I can't really think of any situation where that would be good. Unless it was 2-shot. If it was 2-shot, then like maybe, but... Even 2-shot weapons in games generally are like LMGs, which have like 100. Yeah, not a big fan of this gun. I'm not. Like this, people mortar way more on PC, and it's kind of annoying because it's effective, but it's the feeling of, oh, there's someone sitting way back, you know, with a frickin', you know, there's somebody sitting 200 meters, 100 meters back, you know, in the safety of a trench or whatever, shooting their frickin' explosives at me, and there's nothing I can, it kind of, I don't know. I mean, it makes sense, especially for this game, you know, because Battlefield, or not Battlefield 1, that's not what the war was called. World War 1 was, like, all about that. You know, World War 1 was, like, artillery. That's what trench warfare ended up being. It was just kind of sit in a hole in the ground while you get shelled. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever seen pictures of like the seas of artillery shells from battles, but despite being annoying, it is certainly fitting for this game. God. Another thing about this gun having 9 bullets is that when you empty reload, which happens most of the time, you know, not only does that take longer, but you're also down the one in the chamber, which makes it even worse, and then you get in like a cycle of just having 8 bullets. Oh, it's, yeah. It's not the greatest. I do not enjoy this gun, but I love this game so much that it's not even properly making me mad right now. Like, it's really kind of mind-blowing to me that I'm enjoying this as much as I am, especially considering I'm recording, because I think I've figured myself out in the way that, like, when I'm recording or when I'm playing with other people, I always, subconsciously, it's like I'm trying to impress them. And so, like, I get way madder when I die, and, like, come up with way more, you know, absolutely not true accusations and like justifications, like, oh, you're hacking, you're blah blah blah, oh, you totally didn't, oh, whatever, you know, stuff like that. Basically, I turn into a much bigger whiner when I'm being watched, and I kind of felt that every time I was recording before, because even in like Geometry Dash, that was my thing. That was what I did. Like I have a whole video recorded that, oh, cool, that I never Never uploaded because it was just me complaining the entire time. And I was like, dude, no one cares. Literally consider the following. No one cares. But, yeah. Ended a very long train of thought. Hold up real quick. Sorry about that. I thought someone was breaking into my house to do foul things to me. The door just... our house is old, and there are many... There's much personality to it, as my father puts it. And, yeah. Part of its personality is a door that's interesting, and said door just decided to open on its own, I guess. And I lost where my next incredibly interesting train of thought was gonna go. I'm sure you're all very disappointed. But, oh! Gas. Anyone who ever plays this game, gas sentries, they can't put on gas masks. They will immediately run. And like, even right then, I only got 2 ticks, but he had to run. He probably ran towards the objective though, if he's smart. And I didn't really do anything. But, you know, I damaged him. Crap, what was I gonna say? Oh, a lot of the times, I also, like, a decent reason as to why I stopped frickin'... Oh, hi. As to why I stopped, recording and YouTubing was I just didn't... I got embarrassed pretty much, you know. If I'm talking to someone else, that's, you know, that's something cool, whatever. But like, when you're just talking to almost nobody, it's like, it's a bit harder to do, you know? It's a bit harder to, because, you know, it's not like anyone else in my house, my parents or whatever, can hear whoever I'm talking to when I'm in a Discord call or when I'm in an okay, I'm just skipping. Oh, he got me. Okay. But, you know, like, it's, even though they can't hear them, I know that I'm talking to someone, but like, this, nobody watches my videos. I ain't talking to anybody, you know? But, hey, so, I can get over it though. I can learn to talk to myself. It's all good. One of these days, after, you know what, one of these days, I'll get a viewer. It will happen. You know, I gotta have that confidence. I do believe I'm at a base level entertaining enough for like 0+ views, you know? Not equal to or less than, you know? Because all the views I have on my channel at this point are me watching back or like, you know, showing trends or whatever. But I guess now we're getting to the getting to the meat of the matter. We're about to get some real introspective stuff. Been listening to like Eminem recently, and just it's obviously not just him that sparked this thought. It's a bunch of other stuff too, but like I've just been thinking about, you know, life or whatever. I read Look Back by Tatsuki Fujimoto, which once again recommend. But no, bug. But like, if you want to get good at something, you gotta do it, right? You know, and you look at people who've made it, like Eminem, for example, and it's like, what did he do? Like, how did he make it? What did he do that made him get successful? Well, you know, he simply started rapping. He was rapping from when he was like a teenager, you know? He simply just got started and kept going and eventually someone noticed his talent, you know? It may have taken an amount of time, you know. It wasn't like immediate or anything, but it did happen, you know. Eventually, he made it. Because people will notice when you're doing something. I don't, good I don't think is the right word. It's not like I'm donating to charity or anything. But, you know, if you're trying to be an entertainer, if you're entertaining, people will come watch you. You know? And it's like, if that's what I want to do, then I need to work on being entertaining. And how do you do that? You try. You know, I'm not going to ever get... If this is what I want to do, which is definitely what I'm leaning towards most out of, like, rapping, this, and writing. If I want to do this, I have to do it, you know? If I want to be a writer, I have to write. If I want to be a rapper, I have to write and rap, you know? I'm not going to get anywhere if I just keep doing nothing. Because that's not how this works. You don't make it by doing nothing. You know, it's like one of these days I was gonna have to come to the realization, man. Recently, I did, so here I am. I'm recording now. No one is home at the moment, but if someone's home later, well then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep recording, you know? I'm still gonna play. I'm still gonna whatever. I need to just do it. If this is what I want to do, you know, I also know I'm gonna force myself if I don't want to, whatever. Ooh, nice. I just happened to get that good timing on there. But you know, just in general stuff like that. And I know none of that is mind-blowing for anyone, but you know, Eminem, Look Back by Tatsuki Fujimoto, and all that stuff. Especially Look Back, because I won't spoil what happens in it. And this is not a spoiler because it happens like very early and is like the whole like setting for it. But the way Look Back, or what Look Back is, it's a manga. Anyone who is unaware, a manga is just Japanese comics. And it's a one-shot, it's not a series, it's just one chapter. It is quite long. It took me over an hour to read it, so if you're gonna sit down and read it, you need to set aside some time. But when I read it, he makes the author, Fujimoto, he makes a point of lingering on a lot of shots of the main character's room. And what she's doing is she's drawing manga. And that, it helped me see how much work actually goes into it. Because as she's doing it, you know, she has all these reference books, she has all these whatever, you know, she's got all these reference books, she's got all this, she's got these reference books, she's got these drawings, like it just shows what her room looks like, and it gives you like an actual amount of time that's passed, and it just puts into perspective the amount of work that she's putting into it. And you know, eventually, whether you think it took too long or whatever, I don't know how people would feel about it, but like, she gets noticed and she gets a serialization, and it's like that. I don't know, that's just it stuck with me. Or even once again, I know some people feel some type of way about Eminem, or a lot of you may be uneducated in what he really is.
We have lost objective apples.
As I was, honestly, until not too long ago. But just a few, like a line he had on his song Fine Line, where he said, he's talking about rapping, and he says, when I joke of leaving but keep overachieving because what it's stolen from me, I've barely broken even. You know, and he's talking about it, you know, he's so rich, he's so whatever, but even then he feels he still hasn't broken even because of the amount of work he had to put into it. Or on Offended, where he says, you know, I just figured out that if I was paid for the time I spent to put the pen to the page, it'd be minimum wage. You know, like all this money he's got, you know, starting his own restaurant chain, best-selling frickin', you know, best-selling artist of the 2000s, best-selling rapper ever, like the 10th best-selling artist in history, and he still says he'd be paid minimum wage if he was being paid hourly or just paid for the amount of time he put into it. You know, he says it's nothing. And I don't know, it's just stuff like that was just putting it in a perspective, and I was just really thinking about it, and I won't lie, a lot of it was me, I guess, wallowing in like despair. You know, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna grow old and I'm not gonna do anything with my life, you know, whatever, because I'm lazy. And then I was like, then why don't you do something about it? You know, and who knows, maybe this won't be it. You know, maybe nobody will ever see this video. But like, this hopefully serves as the impetus for me to actually get my crap together, you know? To start doing it, to just start doing stuff, you know? Like, oh, I don't have anything that I really want to, like, do, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, then figure out what you want to do. Oh, but I don't know how to do that. You do things. Believe it or not, like, what I've also just learned, and you know, I'm getting this from a lot of different sources. Another manga, and of course, maybe I'll get made fun of for this, but Love is War. That, and for anyone who actually does know that series, may think it's just goofy, which it does start out as, but it's still, later especially, it definitely has something to say. And there was a whole extra that, no extra drawings, nothing, it was just the author giving like his opinions on love and stuff and how it works. And one thing that I guess I think of in particular is love is not something we get, it's something we earn. When he's specifically talking about like romantic love, you know, he says a lot of people end up waiting. And, you know, I took this obviously and applied it to something else, but that's, I don't know, that just hit me. That, you know, a lot of people end up waiting and they never get their chance because they waited for it, you know? They didn't take it. And I mean, going back to Eminem, how did Eminem get discovered? The Rap Olympics, and giving it, because he was putting himself out there. He was taking every opportunity that he had to show his skill. And he got noticed for it. And look where he is now, you know? You know, Eminem really is a case of if you work for it, you'll get it, you know? It's that simple. Or even another song he has, Phenomenal, you know, he says, are you prepared to give more than you get and put in twice than what you get back?
We are losing objective butter.
Oh, he's saying,
Most of the enemy forces are gone.
no, he's saying you better be prepared because you're gonna have to give up a lot. I tried.
We have lost the sector.
And I don't know, I guess that's the essence of why I'm playing this game right now. This is one, this video is gonna be way too long to get picked up by the algorithm and just a lot of stuff like that, but like, I don't know, feels nice to have gotten it off the chest, you know? To have given my whole spiel about where I'm at right now. And, well, I mean, there it is. That's where I am. That's where I'm at. And so I'm here playing this game. I'm talking. Hopefully that interested somebody. And if it did, I don't know. And here I am, doing this. This doesn't work, I'll do it again. I'll keep playing more games. Keep doing this. This doesn't work, I guess I'll really start writing, you know, posting it everywhere, Reddit, just random other social media, whatever, showing it to people in person, maybe sending out to contests or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna do stuff. You know, because it's like after all the thinking, I realized I don't want to be a loser. So I'm not gonna be. I know, truly a revolutionary thinker of our time, you know? He doesn't want to be a loser. Truly inspiring, but like, I don't know, and I feel like the whole cringe, but the whole journey or whatever you want to call it, it's almost, well, it's definitely because of me, but it's like a product of how my brain works, which is, it's very hard for my brain to actually take something to heart. What I mean by that is like, imagine you said, for example, like, people, and this is just an example, okay, nobody get mad at this, but let's say you said something like, women enjoy, I don't know, eating snails or something. Like just something random, right? Take that for example. Let's say you said that and there was a study that showed it. You know, there were, you know, just everything. I had every reason to believe you, right? And I do believe you. But it's not going to actually, like, really enter into my head. You know, I believe you in a sense of, like, I'm like, oh yeah, I believe you, but I don't, I guess, believe you at heart, if that makes any sense. A lot of stuff I just need to see it. I need to see it for myself. And if I don't see it for myself, it's never as real to me, if that makes any sense. So, like, I could have given a whole, like if someone was like, oh, I'm feeling apathetic, I don't want to do anything, whatever, I could have given them a whole speech, you know, about why they should, right? And, you know, how, you know, just everything, you know, about success and how successful people get there, whatever. I could have done all of that. But then, like, they could have taken, but like, I could have said all that, and then I would go home and do nothing. Or like, I shouldn't say that as in, but like, you know, you get what I mean. I would never do anything like that. I would continue acting as if it wasn't true, or like I didn't believe it. When I did, I just didn't act on it. It was like I didn't believe in it for myself. It was like I didn't believe in it for myself. And I don't know. It's like I just eventually one day here I am. You know, because of all that freaking, just because of everything. For whatever reason, I grew to believe it enough to where now I'm playing this. As I/you should. You know, you should believe that you can do it.
Sıhhi yardım çantası. Kullan bunu.
So, I don't know. It's like now that I'm done talking, it's kind of, it's like I can't see any of you, but I feel an awkward silence. I don't know what to say now, but. So I guess I'll just kind of keep quiet-ish until I think of something interesting to say after just going on that whole, like, actually meaningful spiel. I feel weird being like, so I ate some bread today, you know? Oh. don't know how he killed me with 7 health while he was on fire and didn't die from it, but like, I don't know. It's so weird, this atmosphere. It's my fault. I've created this situation where I feel like I have to say something meaningful, and now I have nothing to say. Oh, you know, I pushed that because I was like, oh, he has an automatico. You know, that doesn't have that many bullets. PC players, man, they're just different. Oh, I got something to say. Battlefield 2042. Anyone who's not into video games may not know this, and it'll allow me to almost re-put it in my head, but so Battlefield 2042 came out after this game, and quite frankly, it was a disaster in about every sense of the word. Everything from just the design of the game to, yeah, it just wasn't good. And it still isn't really that good, you know. But it's in a better state now, and I still enjoy it, but like... yeah, I don't really know what this, you know, like, here, I'll keep recapping. But like, oh, gee whiz, guys. This is not good. I'm so sorry, support. I hate when tanks do that, and I just did it. I'm a hypocrite. I hate when, oh... Well, first let me say what I just did that I hate when tanks do, which is that. They need repairing, and they start backing up faster than the support can... Yeah, that's my fault. Because that support is gonna save you. It will... Don't do what I just did. Never. Never do what I literally just did. Never do what I just did, because those supports with the repair tools will save you and are trying to help you. And once you upset them, they're not going to want to do it again, because you just, like, told them basically, screw you, I don't care. Alright? Never do what I just did. Always wait for those supports. Even if, like, they are your ride or die guys, okay? Alright, but anyways, so 2042 was, we'd just gotten this game and Battlefield 5 back to back, both history games, and Battlefield 5 had, let's just say, was controversial. You know, I'm not going to go fully into it, but let's just say Battlefield 5 was controversial. I enjoyed it a lot, played it a crap ton, Battlefield 5. This game I still then thought and now think is better, but, so...
yardım çantası kullan bunu. Şu sıhhi yardım çantasını al.
But overall, this game was well received by the community. At least in the end, there were some, you know, obviously it wasn't flawless, but there were some people didn't like it, whatever. And 2042 had like the perfect, it should have been so good, but what ruined it was what ruins stuff a lot of the times, money. But so 2042 is going to be a modern game, which people were asking, they were waiting for. They wanted another modern Battlefield. Everyone was like, yeah, you know, this is going to be great. We just gotten Modern Warfare 2019, which, regardless of my opinions about, you know, did a lot, did numbers, you know, and I don't know, it gave hope. It gave hope for 2042 and a modern Battlefield game in modern stuff, you know, because the last modern one was in 2013, it had every right to be absolutely freaking incredible. And their marketing made it look like it. You know, everyone knows about the trailer, which had like homage being paid, and it was awesome. Everything was going swimmingly. It looked like it was going to be amazing, and it wasn't in every single possible way. Now, I still like the game, so if anyone wants, basically this is a long-winded way of saying my opinion on 2042, pretty nice. I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoy 2042. I have all the battle passes. I still play it, but like, I definitely understand where it gets all the hate and everything from. You know, it makes sense. I don't have any defenses for it. You know, it's gotten better, but it should have been like this on launch. You know, just stuff like that. I understand. I don't try and defend 2042 because of how just not it was for so many. Yeah, they missed. But anyways, this is it. I mean, there we go. That's my, here, I'll show scoreboard and highlights and everything. You know, all this stuff in case anyone actually cares about it. That's where I ended up. Levels, here's all highlights. I'm not on there. Here's the stats. Most orders completed. Here's me on the leaderboard. There's everybody else. There's everybody else in the enemy team. And yeah, I mean, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.